Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
Now we need the best intra. Now there's this story we all have to discuss. About 9:30 is good. It's okay. Good timing. We can do this. This is a story everybody is talking about in Ghana right now, and it's got to do with the NDC MPR and you say asem SC ewo ne Esutifi North MP. Asem SC ewo Collins Dauda constituency that MP no occupy ho, and it's got to do with Naimos. Naimos President Mahama Abanwi ashe almost say and fight illegal mining across the nation. The Ebeti over the weekend, they say, you say, Naimos here arrest me, and this MP appeared at the scene, and there was some confrontation. Into at the end of the day, assembly na ekopi police, my instructions say NPP your friend Ebenezer Kweku Ado, police forecast be investigations into the matter. Now whether Odibone and I say Wendibone no. Yesterday we said here say until the Ghana Police Service they take the steps here say also muteki by making sure say investigations interrogations that is when we can sit here and make emphatic statement about this particular topic. We are not doing speculative journalism here, and I keep telling Ghanaians it does not matter what you think, but what we believe in is to make sure the right the facts are put out there. And the incident say this MP this afternoon was invited by the police. And as you can see on the screen, Esutifi North MP Ebenezer Kweku Ado granted 150,000 bail and banned from traveling outside Accra over attack on Naimos team. In the end, MP what happened? And I say interestingly, MP the majority leader on the parliament here, Mr. Ayarga. Handing over Edenema Ghana Police Service say onko na onwankasa enko yi in Samano because the police they have started investigations into the matter. Police for AB investigations into police for Eto Amusa Freno. Now the good thing about what happened was that the NDC that has super majority in parliament, they could have dilly-dallied. They could have found a way to run away from this. They could have used some technicalities to shield the MP and say, don't even honor the invitation of the police. But what the NDC did was that they, through their leadership, they told this gentleman that go to the police, go and do what is needful. Koho, na koka wano asem, yenji wano asem, na Ghana fo hu se kebi mamin kebi no. The NDC as a political party in parliament or even the president, we do not, or they are not selective. And when I say we do not, I am part of the people who brought NDC to power. So I have the right to say we do not. We are not selective about how the law should apply in Ghana. Now, this gentleman or this honorable MP went to the Ghana Police Service. Now, Oko Ghana Police Service, what happened was that say, okay, we want to charge you. Now, charge for obstructing a arrest. Charge ni say yes na Naimos ye omodwuma omochinko fobi into police for the team no de esi wo ho no omohunu say MP no time wentwu bae no ne ne bi oyeye anansem bi okan no esi Naimos for ho kwan say sebio arrest anase achie bi also omochi no omochi into omohunu say oyede obstruct Naimos for adwuma. Remember Naimos for no ban na ahye omotupa say omonko Ghana ha nyina obi a oye galamsey bia no aban afa omoso na omunjina stop sa nipa no. Now the akosi nyina ne say okodu police station no omugina no asem no enom say ende de ubeko court ni a charge o if you say e was say ugitum wo court say asem na waka na ye de uba court no udi for ana wundi for omukodi court no honorable member we can say ono asem no ondi for nanso Ghana emra adwuma under NDC emra adwuma under John Mahamanti MPA sebio ote parliament no time na ote ne to so no na ne leader or parliament catch ne say ko police station ho na police for hiawo na ko ka wano asem enti endo ko police station no ye de ne fa emra kwan so o kana no asem na police for de ne court na court akọ charge no enti no ka say And the court say MP way it is otu kwan efiri eye Accra ontena Accra ya je ne passport na omo hwehwe nsem nim court so egina asem no so a de ehia se omo keka bom o so keka bom na se asotwe bi o ye de be ma no every se me no ka say de onjintu mu se wedi bone on pleaded guilty to any of the allegations the Ghana Police Service through a prosecutor at the court nim until court etnase na ye pensem semnum ehu se odifo ankasa na sebio ye be den ye betumi ebuan for into me no ka say he's still a free man but the process is working, the system is working. Or member of parliament who is part of the ruling government more super majority in parliament, but as we speak this man availed himself. He went to police. The police actually went on to take him to court to charge him. His passport has been taken. The president is happy because he always wants the law to work irrespective of who is before the law. This is what the majority leader said in parliament today. Abra Asemno Esi of parliament.
Let me indicate that yesterday I got a call from the Minister for the Interior, Honorable Muntaka, that the IGP needed the member for interrogation. I invited the member. He came to my office, and I was trying to reach Muntaka. I couldn't reach him, so ultimately I had to ask the member to go. If I reach Muntaka, I will call him back. Subsequently, Honorable Muntaka called me back. He was in a meeting when I was calling him. And I told him that I had invited the MP. He was ready to come see whoever he should see, but because we did not hear from him, I had dismissed him. So we scheduled that this morning the member should be sent to the CID headquarters to meet with one of the deputy CID directors for processing. And so this morning he went with our majority chief whip and his lawyer. They received him at CID headquarters, took him through the processes, and I received a call not quite long ago that he has been taken to court, and as we speak, he is actually in court being arraigned. Let me indicate that yesterday I got a call from the Minister for the Interior, Honorable.
So, as you heard from the majority leader, no, the MP, the majority in Parliament, catch and say it will be better. Say invite to through the Interior Minister, Muntaka, from majority leader say, the Ghana Police Service through the CID office, IGP, no, say, here, MP, no, police headquarters, no. The NDC majority said go and let the law work. In the MP way, echo hono, no, and at the end of the day, no, you had no court and you bail no 1.5 billion old Ghana citizens, no, and no any bail at the tone so. And you catch and say, ne passport yaje, on to mean to quite free cry. As some no akopie court into court betina so. Okodru court no or say, the equate where they are boarding in on jintum. On D4, into the court is a windy for the eye, but not some so near him. And this should tell you something. This should tell every young Ghanaian how it is important to say we always respect the rule of law. Should tell you how our abide way upon all the things they have at their disposal. Abide has the numbers in parliament. Abide has the goodwill from the people. Abide is performing in record numbers. Abanwe is doing everything right, but still Abanwe is not abusing or disrespecting the rule of law, and that is supposed to tell you something. It should tell you something about the president today. It should tell you something about the regime we have today. The NDC consistently have shown to say if even their MP, even their president echo against Imrano, they will not hesitate to make sure the law works. It is all Ghana now, Shamia. This should tell you there's a new wave of governance. The NPP are proving to Ghana for say, especially the president of the republic, John Dramani Mahama, or my Ghana for say, irrespective of who you are. In fact, if you are a member of the NDC, now say Ubu Emraso, Sebio asama ye ken papa we o move yembu no for. But say emran wo hona say or say emran no dia. There is no way the NDC government, from the presidency to the parliament, would defend or block that process. The NDC are not blocking the system from working. And it's in there as the majority in parliament, you know, when they came and told, say, MP we release na omra to police headquarters, you know, the majority leader was like, yes, the law, we need to respect the law. Into your Ghana, this should tell you something. It should tell you, say, when it comes to application of the law, the government of the day or the security agencies of the day, they are not selective. Adewoya Ato MP Wende, it should be a lesson. It should tell every single person at Osha say, so Ochina, Asembi ba, na siye kochini pebi, na ya deni koshema, mema adri baby answering kokase, we die, our party wenti, and a yekochino, because Papa we or your honorable member of the Parliament of Ghana. The numbers neka hona NDC winning power. Nipa omotuma no omotuma NDC aban etuma Jomahama. But Emrano, I will say yejumenti. The president, the NDC, from the head to the last person, they have not blocked the law. They are allowing the law to take its course. The reason why Jamaica waiting say, on my way near Timono, your nipa be tikro moi. It is always say, so buko di bone, na say, Emra etcho moi. What they will tell Ghanaians, they will start screaming, hey, me NPP ninti, and Emra chime, and the NDC and the Emra chino. President did not place a call to say, call from above. The vice president did not call and say, call from above. Nobody called from the government to say, he is one of us, so let him go. They have allowed Abine Yininsa. The executive did not interfere. The legislature did not interfere. The party as a whole, from their chairman to the last messenger in the NDC, Obienwa were interfere. The process has worked. Now, this man's passport has been seized. He was taken to court today. He was bailed. This is a member of parliament. So far, but what we need to understand and say, you need to be dealt with. This is not long talk. We should not pretend to say, the echoes, we have not seen it. And the so-called intellectuals in Ghana, we are for the CSOs. We know book. We say about TV 700 Ghana ni akoda. You people should be very careful from today. Because you see, we have all witnessed this. And if tomorrow somebody goes against the law, obitia mrano, na say abang through the police, edi nipano AD, Yoko, any nipano AD, CID, any nipano AD, any institution award that authority to deal with anybody when it comes to the law. Na say nipa bi sorry wo Ghana ha, na nipa bi attack wo mo. Nobody should talk because we all have to respect the rule of law in Ghana. Until let us start to advise every single person in Ghana, irrespective of who you are. Abrantie we oko esutifi north ordinary president oho. He is the member of parliament at that place. But ende esutifi north for president, you know, he is facing the law in Accra. He is facing the law ebo Ghana ho ban. He is facing the law and his boss, who is the president, is not interfering. He is facing the law. His leaders in parliament are not interfering. He is facing the law squarely. And I don't think, say, Obi or Ghana ha or such a brand tiwi. I don't think so. Obi or Ghana ha, Niniwe Nyamcha brand tiwi. I don't think so. Obi or Ghana ha, or Nimi such a brand tiwi. Into Ghana Constitution, any Embrana, any Abrantiwi AD as a member of parliament, you know, that same constitution and the law say, yeah, apply no to anybody else. We should not see any animal, any monkey, any chimpanzee, any baboon sit on TV, on radio, try to say, why is this person treated that way? When it happens like that, we will send the people's anger to you. We are going to make it clear. Because Afenyo Markin was invited by the Ghana Police Service. Afenyo Markin was invited after assaulting a uniformed police officer. The minority leader, he punched a police officer in the face. So if tomorrow, the CID boss calls Afenyomakin, and Afenyomakin is prepared for court, which needs to happen, no fool should sit on TV and say, this is witch hunting. No animal, no stupid chief, no idiot should come and sit on TV. No political hooligan, no foolish individual should come and sit on TV and say, why are they going after Afenyomakin? Because the MP who today is facing the law is also a Ghanaian. He also understands the constitution. He's also serving the people of Ghana. He is also a servant of the people. So this fool Afenyomakin, who is the leader of the minority group, who assaulted a police officer in uniform, he basically on national television punched a police officer. Obo police in so. We played the video here several times. We don't want any foolish chief to sit anywhere else and say, Afenyomakin, police are inviting another day. It is going to bring chaos in Ghana. It is not going to bring anything. Afenyomakin is sure and for. So we want you people to understand the laws of this land needs to work. The way the law is being applied today, everybody is satisfied. We have all seen how this MP has been sent to IGP, has gone through the process, has been taken to court, has been charged. This same thing needs to happen. And this message goes to the CID boss. We don't want to see you as a selective CID boss. I don't want to degrade you to the level of Tiwa that you are dumb. I don't want to degrade you to the level of that other CID bosses who came after Tiwa. I want to see you as intelligent and patriotic. I want to see you as smart and honest in your deliberation and your dealings and the office you occupy. If you have been able to call an member of parliament who at the end of the day is serving the same interests, the same Ghanaian, the same people, you need to call Afenyomakin, charge him, and take him to court. We don't want this fool to be working in Ghana without being called and sent to court to be charged. Because the law is the law. And the law shouldn't be applied differently from anybody in Ghana. It's the CID boss. Sir Afenyomakin here, he attacked a police officer. He has set the tone that people can kill police officers in Ghana. People can shoot police officers in Ghana. People can physically assault police officers in Ghana. This is a guy who is leading, who makes laws, who knows the law, who is a lawyer, and knows what he was doing was wrong. And I don't expect the Ghana Police Office and the IGP and the CID boss to pretend or act as if some people are better than some. So Afenyomakin needs to be questioned and Afenyomakin needs to be charged. Because you, the CID boss, if you don't charge Afenyomakin in court, the Ghana Police Service, every single officer, Obia life is at risk. People can attack anybody, any police officer in Ghana. You need to use Afenyomakin as a deterrent, as an example, as a scapegoat, as an animal to serve as a deterrent to people who want to attack any police officer in uniform. If you don't do that, then it means you, the IGP, you, the CID boss, you are telling the young people in Ghana that if they have any weapon, if they have the opportunity to assault a police officer, they can kill a police officer. They can assault a police officer. They can do whatever they want to do to a police officer. And from today, this is supposed to be the conversation. Because when a member of parliament who makes laws attacks a police officer, assaults a uniformed officer, and we sit and pretend that nothing has happened. But today, we are all screaming in Ghana that yes, an MP has to be prosecuted. An MP has been called to court. We need to deal with the issues the same way. Afenyomakin's act is on video. We all saw it. Even this MP who has been charged today, his passport has been seized. Nobody saw this man on video. Till date, nobody has evidence of this man talking to a mob and organizing them to go and attack anybody. But because we respect the law, understand the law, respect your position as a CID boss, and respect your position as an IGP, we have accepted that the law must run its full course. So if you know that the law should run its full course and you are preventing or blocking the law from working when it comes to Afenyomakin, then you, the IGP, you, the CID boss, you are putting every police officer, their lives at risk, because now you are telling us that some people can kill the police officer and walk free. Some people can attack the police officer and walk free. These are the things we are talking about. These two cases, which one is more dangerous? Afenyomakin assaulting a uniformed police officer. This is Sutifi, not MP. I am not justifying his actions because at this point he has not been pronounced guilty. He is still in a position to defend himself. But at least nobody saw this man attack a NIMO's boss. We did not see this man, this Esutifi MP, Ebenezer Kweku Ado, attack a police officer, attack a NIMO's officer. All that we are hearing are all speculative. But with Afenyomakin, there's a video of Afenyomakin assaulting a police officer. You cannot tell me that that case is still sitting in the CID boss office and telling me this CID boss is competent. You are not. This cuts deep in your resume. It cuts deep. It destroys every single thing you have represented as a CID or a police officer. So if you want to protect the police officers, if you want to protect Ghana police officers, and this goes to the IGP, it goes to the CID boss. If you don't want people to be murdering them, killing them on the streets of Ghana, because Afenyomakin did it and nothing happened. So a mad person on the street can shoot a police officer tonight and nothing should happen. We don't expect the Ghana police officer or Ghana police service to go after anybody who assaults a police officer in Ghana until you people need to make sure Afenyomakin faces the court. Until that is done, then it means every police officer, we should or we must. That is your action. That is the message you are sending Ghanaians. Say, Ghana forbid me attacking police officers via Ghana. So unless you want to tell us that that is the norm of the day, unless the IGP, unless the CID boss, you too want to tell us that today you can go after a police officer in the dark, during daylight, you can attack, you can assault, because Afenyomakin did it. It is right. That is why nothing is being done. Afenyo must face the law. Afenyo must be charged. Afenyo must face the court. Afenyomakin is not better than this man. Afenyomakin is not better than the laws of this country. We have a video. You have it. I have it. Everybody, we all have the video. So the IGP, the CID boss, why I say, Onam Ghana, Bone Koswa, why I won't say, I am going to make you my project. The CID boss. Starting a nice spa. I respect your composure. I respect the way you are professional in your work. But it is looking like you have become corrupt. You have now turned into a politician. You are now defending criminals who are parading in Ghana as politicians. Today, you, the CID boss, you cannot protect your own police officers. You started as a young officer. Some people protected the uniform you wore. Some people protected your life. Some people made sure that nobody underestimated and intimidated you as a young police officer. Today you are up there, you see every police officer as a dog, as an animal. They can be attacked. You have no problems with it. A member of parliament attacks a police officer who is in uniform on camera, and you are pretending you don't know. Remember, you did not get yourself up there. The police officers you are working, who are protecting you, driving you around, guarding your homes, these are the same people you are putting their lives at risk. I am talking to you, the CID boss. The IGP and the CID boss, you are the people I'm talking to. And you, the CID boss, you have a lot to cover. Because the IGP there, the retirement they do, who now want a lot of ambition ahead of you. And if this is the kind of resume you are going to carry, the kind of baggage you are going to carry as a young woman who has been given this very important position, then you are not better than Tiwa, the mad woman. You are not better than Kenyabua, the madman. Then it means your standard and their standard is the same. What is stopping you from prosecuting Afenyomakin, sending him to court for him to be charged because he has assaulted? And I can read the law to you, Mr. S, Mr. P. Get me the law. When somebody assaults a police officer in uniform, we can read the law to you. CID boss, you don't know the law than anybody else, so we gave you the job. You are not bigger than anybody in Ghana. If you don't take decision on this Afenyomakin issue, then we will declare that every police officer in Ghana, anybody can attack a police officer and go scot-free. Any police officer in uniform, anyone who wants to attack them can attack, because you, the IGP, you, the CID boss, you are giving it the green light, because what Afenyomakin did, you don't see anything wrong with it. And we are going to help propagate your message. At this point, you have put every single police officer's life at risk. You, the IGP, and the CID boss. All because you want to protect Afenyomakin. All because you people think Afenyomakin is powerful than the laws of this country. There's a law that a civilian cannot stretch their hand and hit a police officer. So why is Afenyomakin walking around? We are giving you this week. If you fail, let me put your picture on the screen. You, the CID boss. Because you are becoming one of the worst CID bosses in Ghana. Oba office in chair, but it is looking like your record is becoming tainted. It is looking like you are becoming more political. The kind of impression you created from the beginning, it is beginning to look like you are not different from Tiwa Adodankwa. It is beginning to look like you are as corrupt as Tiwa. And you, the CID boss, what is stopping you? Today, in less than 24 hours, you have been able to arraign another MP in court. You don't have videos. You don't have anything, but you've been able to put together a charge. What is stopping you from arraigning Afenyomakin in court? What is stopping you from charging this Afenyomakin? Because you are in bed with politicians. You have an innocent face, but you are dangerous to our democracy. You are some of the people who destroy Ghana's democracy. Prove to us that you are not a criminal CID boss. Prove to us that you believe and you respect the laws of the land. Come out and speak on the Afenyomakin attack on a police officer. Because right now, every police officer in Ghana is a danger. It's in danger because of you. What is stopping you from charging Afenyomakin? Mr. S, get me the video. What is stopping you from charging Afenyomakin? What is stopping you from dragging him to court? Is Afenyomakin better than anybody in Ghana? Because of your friends in the NPP, you select people. Today, no police officer care. You don't care about any police officer. But tonight, you might not be at home. A foolish police officer is the one protecting your home. A young police officer is protecting your husband. A young police officer is protecting you, driving you around. But you don't care about the police officer driving you, because when they are shot today, when they are killed today, tomorrow another person will be made to drive you around. And that is what you feel now. You feel so powerful. You feel so entitled. You think that is all because you have been given a position to be the CID boss. You are a woman who needs to understand that the law needs to be applied. Let me read this to you, CID boss. Let me show you this. The law needs to apply. When somebody assaults a police officer in Ghana, this is what the law says. This is the law. Consequences when you assault a police officer, a uniformed police officer. Consequences. Criminal charges. Assaulting a police officer can lead to charges such as assault, causing harm, or obstructing a police officer. The penalties, depending on the severity, penalties may include fines, imprisonment, civil liability for damages. Civil and also imprisonment, often up to several years. The laws are clear. The videos are there. What is stopping you, CID boss, from making sure Afenyomakin faces the law? Because Afenyomakin is better than this NDC MP, right? Because you respect Afenyomakin, who has assaulted a police officer. A Ghana forum nam Ghana, no. You are a dangerous CID boss. For some time, I decided not to speak on your matter. I wanted to watch you a little bit and see, say, okay, we are one of those ones we can rely on in the future. We can rely on people like you and say, okay, even in the future, the bigger office, we will see how disciplined you are, how consistent you are. But you are proving to us, say, you are more corrupt. The Ben Afenyomakin ebo police in Yasum. You are pretending and you are acting as if you are forgotten. You haven't, because you are meeting these people. They are your friends. You are covering up. You are protecting politicians because you think you want politicians to live. Not ordinary Ghanaian, the young Kuno. How do you feel as a police officer, Madam CID boss? How do you feel as a police officer? You wearing this uniform, are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed of yourself? When you sit on your V8, and you walk to the police headquarters and you see the young police officers watching you, do you know what they say in their heads? They don't see you different from those fools who came before. They don't see you They don't see you any better than the first ones because they thought that you think about them. They thought, say, "What dear, Uncle Sebio, we are smarter, we are young, we are intelligent, we are patriotic." Today they see you and they put you in the same basket. They put Tiwa, they put Ken Yabua and the rest because what you are doing is even worse. What makes you better? So the hope we had in you was all fake. You were acting, all was settings. You are one of the most corrupt CID bosses in Ghana. You need to take action in less than 24 hours. And yes, sir, every day I'll let Ghanaians know that you are one of the worst CID bosses in Ghana. And you are not supposed to be given any respect. Because uniform now, but you don't respect the uniform. You, the CID boss, you do not respect the uniform. Lydia, Donko, you don't respect the uniform. Also, I know I sexy eyes now and now. Made them a nice lady. So we are corrupt chair will be our Ghana. Prove to me that you are not corrupt. Prove to me that you are not corrupt than Tiwa. Prove to Ghana for say you are not better. You are better than Tiwa. You are better than Kenyabwa. Prove to us. And your brother, it should be in your actions. It should be in your leadership qualities. It should be in you being consistent. It should be you being a straightforward CID boss. Why is Afenyomarkin not charged? You are basically an embarrassment to the Ghana Police Service. Are you not ashamed of the uniform you are wearing? All the retired police officers. If your mother or your father was once a police officer, wherever they are ashamed of you. What are you doing? Who do you think you are impressing? At the end of the day, these politicians, they will kick you away like a toilet paper because they don't care about you, the civilian. You, the civil servant. They don't care. No matter what you do, you are a mere civil servant. You need to serve your nation. You need to be honest in your deliberation. You need to speak truth. You need to show leadership. You have no respect for the uniform you wear. How do you expect us to respect the uniform? This guy is still walking around. You are going after other people and making it look like you are the most smartest CID boss in Ghana. Is Afenyomarkin bigger than the Constitution? I'm asking you. And I know you have kids. And this is the kind of Ghana you want to leave behind. And whenever you take a mic, you start to speak about patriotism. We need to protect the nation. We need to protect the nation from criminals like Afenyomarkin who assault a police officer. You know how it is. You cannot assault a police officer in America. Some people don't even make it. Majority of the people who assault police officers in America, they end up dying. Majority of the people. So it is one of those things you don't do. And this guy, not an ordinary person, he's a member of parliament who makes laws and a lawyer. And he understands. If it was somebody who assaulted him, this bull, this pig would have been barking, screaming all over the place. So why are we allowing Afenyomarkin to walk and then thinking that you are doing a decent job? You are a disgrace to the uniform. Every single police officer or your babia should be ashamed of you because we thought to say we putting you there was going to make a difference, not knowing you are dirtier than the first ones. You are very hopeless. Prove to me that you are not hopeless. Prove to me that you are not a hopeless CID boss. Prove to me. Prove to Ghanaians. They are watching you. They are listening. They see what you are doing. Prove to Ghanaians that you are not hopeless. Prove to them that you are not corrupt as the old ones. Why can't you arrest? Why can't you put Afenyomarkin before court? Why? Is it because of money? Are you taking money from politicians? Are they bribing you? Are you now a criminal? Why can't you uphold the law? Why can't you make the law work? The young people of Ghana want something to hold on to, some confidence, some belief. You are the ones suppressing democracy, suppressing the goodwill of the people. People like you cannot take decisions to protect your nation and the uniform you wear. You are an embarrassment to the Ghana Police Service. This guy is still walking around. You cannot be walking in Ghana and pretending as if you don't know what's going on. We are not going to stop talking on this issue. We are going to remind you every single day because it looks like you have become too corrupt in a very short while. Ubedi CID boss, undi 1 year. But it is looking like from Nyomebia, we are more dangerous. Before, you are more dangerous. You are more corrupt. And we are going to make the world know the kind of CID boss you are. Why is this guy still working? But you are quick to go and arrest somebody and charge them and put them before court. Why are you not arresting Afenyomarkin? He assaulted a police officer. I've read the law to you. What is stopping? You are an embarrassment to the uniform. You. People like us, we were here every day. We were here every day. What were we doing? We were protecting you. We were all. He assaulted this person in April. Afenyomakin assaulted this police officer April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 7 months. You want to tell me you are credible? You, this IGP, you ICID boss, you want to tell me you are credible? You are not. You and those galamsayers, you are the same. You and somebody destroying our forest. You and somebody killing people on the street. You are the same. You are not ready to make the rule of law work. You are not ready to protect anybody in Ghana. You are a dangerous woman. Why is this man still working? Prove to Ghanaians that you are not corrupt. Prove to Ghanaians that you are not protecting criminals. Prove to Ghanaians that you are not there to protect politicians who break the law. You are a disgrace. Why should you even be promoted again in the Ghana Police Service? Until you prove to Ghanaians you don't deserve to wear this uniform. Right now, every police officer be on Ghana be abrabo you bet to make kuomo anytime because of you. Because if you had arrested Afenyomakin the first day he did this, and at least Ghana for omo person this abon no and free obi atirim. But right now, no obi am say consequences be any. Afenyomakin attacked this police officer in April. So it's simple. You, the CID boss, you are an embarrassment to Ghana's development. You. Ona oma krono e wudie ekoso Ghana. You. That's your resume now you are building. That is the resume you are building for yourself. That is the resume you are building for yourself. You have become one of the worst police officers in Ghana. Well, I was also showing you because right now you are an enemy to every police officer in Ghana. Yes. Because what you are doing, police need to be to for a time. A police officer can assault you and you might not make it. I'm telling you. Because now you have given them to the dogs. You have given the police officers to the dogs that the politicians can kill them. That anybody can go after them. That they can be assaulted, they can be shot, anything, and you wouldn't care because it's a politician. You, this police officer, you, the CID boss, you are a disgrace to Ghana. You don't deserve to occupy that office until you prove to Ghanaians that you deserve to be the CID boss. Afenyomakin needs to be charged in the court. He needs to go to court and defend his actions. Now, yadawujina eye parliament. And Afenyomakin, I can say me parliament, and it was about eye galamsey. You see, NPP a very dangerous political party. Omo dangerous to the point to say omo hu obiase obi ejimi. Because in penifo the party no naturally omo ejimi. Inti ama omo hu obi a odi omo chibiase obi ejimi. The destruction they did in Ghana when it comes to destroying our water bodies is going to take us 20 years. What the NDC government has started, it is not going to end tomorrow. The 9 months more, in so any and into 4 years' time, it will take time. And we were in this country for 8 years, we were all screaming. A whole sector minister, Professor Frimpong Boateng, Eba Abontene, with a report on another sector and sa. And on hand the report to make for the say, Wemo and a saying no. Your party munipa. Your members of parliament. Some are ministers. We are talking about party executives, regional chairmen, national women chairmen. We are seeing people from Jubilee House involved in Galamsey. I have done the investigations as the sector minister. Take these investigations and act upon it. We were screaming in Ghana. Ekufuado take action. Bawumia take action. NPP take action. Yensone say yo. Yensone say because insone a say free baby. And a bedroom baby a untumi nya ho hwe. Ebesa che ansa na hu bibi. Inti time 8 years na MPP for say you. Na amo majority in parliament. Na ye insist say Nana do Danko Ekufuado, Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, Brian Champon, country. These people are all supposed to come to parliament and force the system to make sure say Ekufuado Oma apply enough force as members of parliament. For a yes, sir, a year report, Ekufuado should take action. No, Afenyomakin and the majority in parliament catch it say Jimmy. And Chebiao, in less than a year ago, they were all in parliament. They had the majority. We as Ghanaians were screaming, say, Mon call phone is saying no. Mo chairman phone saying no. And you mean a mature report no. And you suffer being a mature report no. And you some sector minister and the mature report no. And your investigation or say, Ekufuado G na prosecuting go forward. No mo be saying no. Dachi ye nyansuo no mo Ghana. Afenyomakin tena parliament. Omo nyina went after Professor Frimpong Boateng. At a point, almost threatening the life of Mikuno. These same people all sat in parliament. They didn't say anything. That time they had full majority to take any action they had to take. But you know what did they do? They decided to insult us back and tell us, say, Jimmy. And the power assassin. The damage they did, the destruction, the chamfine, the Chinese invasion, the entering of our virgin forest na since say a Ghana na obie no washe mra say galamsey ni ana mine bi enwura your virgin forest under MPP na Afenyomakin eka leadership in parliament ma Samuel Abujinapo the document ba parliament G2 mu say ye bie kwaye no mache ma wuntumi any omo sa report na from Paul Boate Troy no ye bie kwaye mo wura your forest ye nyina wo Ghana ye de say hey yensuo no your forest no mo be say Ghana omo ka say ye Jimmy Afenyomakin was in parliament And muntia asem ojina parliament eka.
I was once upon a time the chair of Ghana Water. I saw data for myself, how the country was losing money heavily to treat water because of Galamsey. It is getting worse. Civil society is talking, organized labor is talking, religious leaders are talking, but they know that in us is a vested authority, the people's representatives. Mr. Speaker, can we, as political leaders, for once, agree to stay the partisan approach on this matter and deal with it and let our citizens know that this is a matter that affects the country and our own livelihoods? Perhaps the medical practitioners are not sharing with us the revealing reports in the various hospitals enough. So it's like business as usual. Mr. Speaker, I would wait for another day where we would discuss this matter in detail. But I would, by way of conclusion, say that the issue of Galamsey calls for action, collective, not an NDC NPP affair, but a Ghana affair, so that it doesn't become like who you go to the area the people are mining, and then you say, oh, because you may lose election, you don't want to talk about it, or they will even push you to be lawless, all in the interest of votes that would end up in a coffin. Do we want to be burying people every weekend and all? Mr. Speaker, let me leave the rest for the leader of the House.
You see how foolish. Then somebody who says, Kelvin, you see how stupid some of these politicians can be. You see how diabolic, how genuinely stupid some of these politicians can, how genuinely stupid they can be. And that is what this guy is exhibiting on the floor of Parliament. The highest form of uselessness, foolishness, stupidity, and idiocy. That is what this guy is exhibiting in Parliament today. What is Biokasa? Oh, se de Galamsey no ono na ote Ghana Water Company board so we hu the distraction na Galamsey no aye. Otena board no so yetua ne ka ogisika je PENDREAM. Na buy na power 80 years. He was never passionate like this. Oti ne ka so no say oh, civil societies, organized labor, any religious bodies no omo nyina nkasa kwasia we time na omo power no. The Christian Council echo Galamsey sites echo bompa ye kire Ghana for some nsuo afenyo marking and his cronies. This insane idiot sat in Parliament. They ignored the most pressing issues, the destruction of our water bodies and virgin forest. They had the power. He was telling us not to board so on sending na insone say time na insone say no na from Pobwati kuta report. But what did he do? O yineni no taye abua. Today we wunyansa chan obia wa Ghana. We should all start to fight the Galamsey fight, collectively. And you see, politicians who say we Jimia, that is when they stand before you, they think say whatever they say you have to swallow. How did the fight against Galamsey ended the Ebeya collective under a government that has not even lasted for a year, and under a government that you led policies? This guy sat in Parliament, told Samuel Abujinapo to bring a bill that will open the floodgates for a year omo party for to enter forest to do Galamsey. And the question wage in Parliament, after almost saying so, say it's a collective thing. But you know one interesting thing about this whole Asma Mekachero? Do you remember this? You remember this? This was a demonstration he led when Chairman Untumi, who was captured in the Professor Frimpong Boateng report that he was mining illegally. Even the Minerals Commission issued a statement, catch a Ghana for say, Chairman won't to me say so say assassin. One, Ekufor be different chairman won't to me. Aban sisa na afei abani yes otu wana mo na campaigns na omudi edien omudi galamsey de ni mo say yensuo no yoko kwachi eye chairman won't to me. Kwasi ampanyi we esa like otna yoko enim say omunjai chairman won't to me. No, this is a very diabolic, dirty individual. This is the foolishness I'm to me because you see the way they underestimate your intelligence, you know, the foolishness in these people. They basically think say obi o Ghana bia from ohinio or himao penyinio akokrao sofuo chese omu bia so bia jimi. Ya chairman won't to me say ya tutuna no yoko no or lead politicians say on penny ye nyinu mani nkofie akwawi. This is Afenyo Markin. This is what he did. Okotna yoko or your demonstration. E catch the Ghana for say adana ya chairman won't to me. Abra emra osheno or pese emra ni ye juma. Abra yoko was working within the law. Abra Yoko had started the investigations to stop people who were in our forest destroying our waters. Akwa wedi ni Jimmy Eddie ne MP said him say yen tiasie release Chairman to me. And that these same idiots media tema no be tiasie because me tu kwan kakra wo because me nie bio. Majority of these people sitting in parliament in Ghana, from NPP for musu 8 years no. I am telling you, we believe in democracy. Na democracy na ejimi ya. And these people take advantage of you. Huh? The destruction the NPP they have done to you people. The deliberate plan and plot and strategy they are destroying my life. And the Mutuijina Parliament catch them say, you know, the fight against Galamsey is collective. It is not. The NPP deliberately led a team to destroy Yensuo Nyina for 8 years. Not some fine, not machines, not a bone. So I have traveled around the world, Kakra. And anytime I see these people, I cannot keep my anger in me because these are demons. And you see, my fight with these people is not because I don't respect them. It's because they disrespect you. And that is what most of you people don't know. My anger towards this in Kwasiafo, you know, my anger towards these people who you are paying, you are feeding like dogs, you are giving every incentive to live good, to give good education to their kids, to build bigger houses, buy lands, own properties. You are the people feeding them. Until when I sit back and I see the way they disrespect your intelligence, it pisses me off. It makes me angry. Because I have traveled around the world and I know Obia Oyo before. When I see it. And this is a typical of Mambofo. This is when they were doing the demonstration.
There you have in your shot the minority caucus marching to the office of Iyoko. Leader, you are marching to the office of Iyoko. What exactly is the caucus demanding?
Wound to me must be freed now. Free Wound to me now. He will not run away. He will make himself available. He should be admitted to self-recognizance bail. That so-called 50 million justification is unreasonable. It's unreasonable. It's onerous.
Are you not just interfering with the operations of investigative agencies?
Please. Investigating in what? The man was not invited. They used Rambo style to arrest him. And you take him to custody. The next I say you should bring property worth 50 million. Title document before you grant him bail. Really?
There you have in your shot the minority caucus marching to the office of Iyoko. Leader, you are marching to the office of Iyoko. What exactly is the caucus demanding?
Wound to me must be freed now. Free Wound to me now.
What exactly is the caucus demanding?
Wound to me must be freed now. Free Wound to me now. He will not run away. He will make himself available.
Caucus demanding.
Wound to me must be freed now. Free Wound to me now. He will not run away. He will make himself available.
There you have in your shot the minority caucus marching to the office of Iyoko. Leader, you are marching to the office of Iyoko. What exactly is the caucus demanding?
Wound to me must be freed now. Free wound to me now.
See, these are the people. And kwasi ampenyi wa begina parliament kabro about tie. The tie ba kwa bono en kwasi afo bebrete the constituency or tonwa etumi show mu school. And debia metna na me catch mo Ghana for say saa mpenifo yi we mu bi no mu di mu no mu ye kwasi afo a wo se me di watem. Na meti say Nana Janto ati radio to ke kan kwasi asem. Me hwe ne saa me say wo edam bi na wo bo nkwan bi na wanom. Mimi didi atem. Me metuma kan wasem ba ko radio so kura ma so biem. Ohun ya me mobo nti me pese me ka bibia kire. So do what you are doing. Me ohun ya me mobo anytime me pese me ka bibia kire. Enya people like us and ka wo ka Ghana kran count to. Enya people like us ka wo Ghana and ka wo team. Now we be ma cafe. Me I respect people. And I give people the benefit of the doubt every time. And it's will be to me can't send me na my identity say the you know. Because when I decide to speak, some of you will not sit on radio again. Politicians no ebu Ghana for. Politicians no dada Ghana for. NPP for the nyansa. The miniman say yeah the betina radio so you find a way to defend somebody. Defending this. Why should anybody defend this nonsense? Why should anybody pay attention? Why should anybody pay attention to Afenyomak and the NPP? And we trying to fight illegal mining. NPP people, they have the right to even speak. And their moral rights no more. Moral rights ben no more. I will say you can't galamsia sama. Say you be fighting galamsia. NPP ni also bien ano. Where on this planet? A krobi e nimunyansa. Anka NPP for anka ye can the fight against galamsia. Komu kebi. You had every chance to fight this. 80 years. There was a report. Nana do danko kufuado oje report nation bottom na ojino tu fu enim na odi otu fu atem say he will handle issues. Abrana report kutano. Motiti radio so kumase nkwasiafo. You cannot speak wisdom to these foolish politicians because omoba radio na 1,000 Ghana, 300 Ghana. Yeshia mu yasi na tosta amamwanom. You are stupid. They have disrespected and even disrespected Mohene. And you fools, yet Ghana for the reality, how these people have dragged the system in the mud. What's the Kelvin tell a diatom? Now what me? Me diatom, matam mi bola about if you have a Jedian edida. Monkwasi adena monetiti Ghana hono. Monkwasi adeno. Yet tiamo. We are correcting you. Now mo tribe ni mo Jimmy, you know. Anytime we come be amakano. Because you people don't want to allow yourself. You don't want to be honest. The Jimmy ana mo Jimmy mo hono. So because me Jimmy mo ho sabia. Most of you Montana radio so be. But you see me, I'm a very matured man. I'm a very smart man. I don't just speak. I take my time to speak. I take my time. Even in the midst when I am angry, I pick my words well. So you people should never underestimate my silence. No. Because we can do the same. And with all due respect, when I burn bridges with any of you guys, I will lose nothing. The same way you wouldn't lose nothing. So I can burn bridges. And I can burn it to the point where it will burn and burn you. You can't summon Mufamo tribe on Tonchain. These NPP people, Omonoma say Ghana, I say Santimaya say Ghana. And it's a fact. And my problem, you know, say, I am telling the people the truth. I'm not covering up the truth. The way Jimmy Messina so with Jimmy. Do I kwasia Messina so kwasia yet chroma ha and your bo nipa how many two during elections. Now one kwasia form radio so I'm from home in Central for your bomb me you mutua. Na nke never betra be ubebube. Guys, muntieti a break o. Na me ma boda mesi. So be ye bibi na some nka bibi na me din because of my maturity level. And you people all know. When I show respect to people, it's because I am matured. I am very careful, especially when I've had a relationship with you before. I am careful addressing you. Very careful. I can address you, but my relationship with you, I'll take it out. But if I decide to go in, most of you will lose your jobs. Most of you will be homeless. But that is the maturity, ejuma way, the psychological part, the emotional part over the years. You see, into me, obi to me can't say my 70, but I have the right timer. I was saying you be an. These are bad politicians. Let us put our tribe aside. Let us put baby ayati aside. Let us look at the issues realistically. What is going on today is better. The fight against Galamsey. This government is working. Haven't we seen things? Memente Ghana. The things I see in Ghana and know in Ghana, most of the people sitting on radio, they don't know. They have no idea. I called election 2024 from America. I had 450 people on the ground. Can you pay them? Do you know how I called the elections? Do you know how it works? Now there was some also no biaji adverts can make credit into why you say BBR no. Nipa na ojeje adverts can mo di unibra. You have no idea. We have saved lives. We have protected you. You people and your families, your children, your protector of future. You people are supposed to have statues of us in your rooms and worship us every morning. In Tisa a hantaina, money to Ghana no, sa 2,000 at the accounts and $500 na edema. Mumbram wase. These are dangerous people. We need to let the Ghanaian know. May I call? I'm not beyond reproach. I'm not beyond anything. But I'm also not going to sit there and allow people to just disrespect the people. I can't take it. I am Darino. I am crazy. And most of you guys think, say, because I humble myself before you, and that is one thing about me most people don't know. There are so many of you guys out there. I humble myself before you, but you don't even know I'm older than you. But that is how I was brought up. I was brought up to humble myself before every person. And one shot you might take that say me akwara woni so. And I say when you chair me now me. No, it is because of my humility. It is because of how I was trained. I always make people see me as the lower dog. That is how I was trained. But I'm dangerous. Because sometimes when I decide not to take nonsense, I would decide not to take nonsense. Things have happened. A chrono say, Nipebi deliberately decided to destroy this nation. Kakran, we have been able to take the nation from these people. Nobody is saying nobody should criticize this government. You have every right. In fact, we are the only people that can correct and guide this government to do what we want, to take us to where we want to go. The past 8 years has been a trauma years, the past 8 years. Every single person went through some form of trauma under the NPP. You didn't do 1 year cry, but you people are making it look like, say, what we are all seeing. With all due respect to you guys, nobody is brilliant than anybody. I'm telling you people. None of you is brilliant than anybody. But make you people don't think, say, you can take advantage of the people down there listening to you. And you people should not take them for granted. When politicians you can keep your friendship. I have so many friends in the NPP. Samia Ukuya Madamfo. I'll tell you people today, and you can ask him. I have so many friends in the NPP. Paula Foko, Madamfo. You can ask him. I can mention people in the NPP who are my daily friends. But when their matter comes, I will not sit here and make you think, say, because I know this person, it means canasem. No. Put your friendship aside and do the job. 500, 100 Ghana de nebeyo. 1,000 Ghana de nebeyo.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases. PENDREAM TV.